Do you really think the Key Bridge collapsing was a mistake? A coincidence? Well, we don't do coincidence here. We add up the numbers. This has sacrifice written all over it. Follow me down the Gematria rabbit hole for just a moment. If you haven't noticed, all of the current events happening around America are surrounded by the eclipse some way, somehow. This goes for tragic events, and it even goes as far as sports and pretty much anything entertainment. It's all connected. And if you don't know this by now, then you have some catching up to do. I find it ironic how Francis Key, the man who wrote the Star-Spangled Banner, his name comes out as 48 in the Gematria calculator. That's also the date of the eclipse. Now, on March 26, 2020, for originally reporting at 1:28 a.m. Eastern Time, a container ship was observed on a live stream striking the Francis Scott Key Bridge, causing construction workers who were working on the bridge to fall into the water, and you also see the entire bridge collapse on the footage that was posted on a Twitter account. Now let's do some numbers. If you didn't know, bridge collapse is 128 in Gematria. Now let's go back for a moment. Back in 2022, we had the Fern Hollow Bridge collapse on January 28th. There's that 128 again. You sneaky number, you. Now back to Francis. Francis was born August 1st. How ironic is it that August 1st is 128 days away from the day of the collapse on March 26th? And if I also recall correctly, that movie Leave the World Behind that showed that container ship hitting the shore was released on Netflix December 8th. There's that 128 again. Now let's talk about the 6 people last year that were run over in Baltimore, Maryland on Interstate 695 March 22, 2023. That date would be 322. 322 is the number of skull and bones. The Brotherhood of Death, might I add. If you count the days between that incident and the bridge incident, it would be 370 days. But only because it's a leap year. Without the leap year, we would have 369 days. Both of those numbers are significant, but I may have to do another video about those numbers another time. Now let's finish up here. Both human sacrifice and blood sacrifice are 86 in the Gematria calculator. 8 times 6 is 48. All of the numbers seem to add up here. Now back to Francis. Francis's birthday this year has 128 date numerology, which means if you multiply 8 times 1 times to times to times 4, that would equal 128. I see too many coincidences here. Let me know what you think in the comments, because there's more to come. The numbers always add up. Condolences to the victims and families who were affected in these unfortunate situations.